Afternoon baseball now from the newest American League stadium in baseball, Minute Maid Park here in Houston. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show.
Center fielder, number 9.
Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Jarrod Dyson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Keuchel pauses. Here's the delivery. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Bryce Harper steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. Eric Hosmer will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1-1.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. George Springer takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
George Springer.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Throw over to first. And he'll dive.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close.
Simple throw over there.
Colby Rasmus is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. 2 out with the man at first. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Throw over to first. Runner back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kyle Seager will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right, Matty. He had career highs in both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valbuena in foul ground, but this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We're playing 2s, 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilson Ramos.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into. Mitch Moreland's off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Revere. Makes the play, 1 away. Juan Lagares stands in for the first time. Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Jason Castro will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danny Espinoza will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And you know what? You can't tell me that you saw this coming. I mean, take nothing away from this guy, but I don't think many people considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this season.
And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Elmer Colon gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gomez has a beat on it. 1 out. Ben Revere will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Rasmus. He can't get there as it falls in. Coming to the plate now, Jarrod Dyson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Bryce Harper steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Eric Hosmer stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him.
Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gomez is under it, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Andrew Driver, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andrew Driver.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 1-1.
They're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Driver is retired, and there's one away.
The second base.
Jose Altuve will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
2 balls.
Lays off
one
the
strike.
slider that time, 2-1. Well, you mentioned the largest height differential in history, but that's not entirely true. This may be an outlier, but there was that famous stunt in the 50s when Eddie Gaedel, at 3.5 feet tall, stood in for the St. Louis Browns.
Well, that is true, but that was just a publicity stunt.
balls, 2
Altuve's
strikes,
at-bats
down to 4.
are always for real.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. Kyle Seager here as we begin the top of the
Leading off
fourth.
for the Nationals, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Valbuena is over. 1 down. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit to short. Driver takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting,
Wilson Ramos will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Low for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Line drive to center field. Gomez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, George Springer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
now batting,
Colby Rasmus comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the right. Scooped up. On with it. The first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Danny Espinoza heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Smoke toward third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Elmer Colon is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ben Revere will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Gerard Dyson.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Bryce Harper earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
3-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Will Harris is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. From the stretch. Eric Hosmer is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Something must be up out there because he looks awfully erratic out there right now.
Squared that one up just a little late. Has to challenge him here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The batter,
Kyle Seager steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Ball, no
The
strike.
cutter runs outside, ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Anthony Rendon stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Line hard.
That's a foul ball.
But this will be a foul ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. Castro gathers, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is leading off the inning, Luis Valbuena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Jason Castro is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The second for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Andrew Driver comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Wilson Ramos makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Danny Espinoza digs in. He reached on a single and was that bad. A little
tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he...
And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Elmer Colon will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ben Revere steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Gomez. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
The left fielder.
Now to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Jose Altuve will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Just missing here, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
No strike.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. To third. Played on the backhand. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting,
Carlos Gomez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tony Sipp is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 29.
Bryce Harper will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. In there, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number
Eric Hosmer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
1-0.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Tap fouled at home plate. In for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to first. Moreland is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Kyle Seager stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. And a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is leading off the inning, Colby Rasmus, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Mitch Moreland, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Juan Lagares will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Out in front of it, strike 1. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Wilson Ramos comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Danny Espinosa steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Elmer Colon stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jason Castro will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Revere on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Andrew Driver ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pedro Baez will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. Hard liner toward short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time. Number 35 will come in and pitch now. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ben Revere. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Center fielder number 9.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Striding in, Gerard Dyson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now the double steal is on here. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Anthony Rendon comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Wilson Ramos comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Gomez. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. This is pulled into right. Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. George Springer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. In there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Colby Rasmus is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Mitch Moreland is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.